A show of indigenous strength. Iran's Islamic Revolution Guards Corps successfully test fires another missile during its latest round of military drills. The, quote, Persian Gulf guided missiles launch signaled the final phase of IRGC's three-day maneuvers, dubbed the Great Prophet 7. This follows the successful test firing of a series of short, medium, and long-range missiles, as well as combat drones on Tuesday. IRGC's Aerospace Division Commander Amir Ali Hajizadeh says the missiles are capable of targeting and destroying U.S. bases surrounding Iran within minutes. Hajizadeh says the projectiles can easily reach Israel. Well, for further insight on that story, we're joined by columnist and commentator, Mr. Nader Mokhtari, who's joining us here in our very own studios in Tehran. Mr. Mokhtari, welcome to the program. First of all, tell us more about this final phase of the Great Prophet 7 maneuvers, and also give us your opinion on the overall success of the three-day maneuvers.
Well, the final phase of the maneuvers tends to go for the more sophisticated hardware in Iran's inventory. We have the Mach 3 surface-to-sea missiles, the Persian Gulf missile, which are laser and TV guided. They are very accurate, and they are designed for the Persian Gulf environment, hence the name. And there is nothing else, nothing like this in the inventories of other nations that do tend to frequent the Persian Gulf. We'll also probably see firings of the heavier missiles, both with liquid fuel and solid fuel propellants, such as Qiyam, Sajil, and the Shahab series missiles. The significance of this is really, this is a live fire, it's called a live fire exercise. Iran is just making sure that everything it does works properly, and it is testing the innovations in design that it's incorporated in the past year, not least the Karar combat drone, which has now been equipped with a very sophisticated mission computer, so it can operate indigenously and take out targets on its own and without a controller, a remote controller.
Mr. Mokhtari, if you may, please elaborate on IRGC's Aerospace Division Commander, Mr. Amir Ali Hajizadeh's comments regarding the capabilities of these maneuvers showcased, and also how significant is it that all of the arsenal and artillery that was showcased in these maneuvers are indigenous and domestically built?
But the IRGC commander's comments to do with the U.S. bases and Israel, it is just to say that if they harbor any ill intentions, taking into account the threats they've made against Iran, that they will face a retaliation, and they will face accurate fire from Iran's missile batteries should they try anything. So this is really a counter to everything they've been saying. The significance of what Iran does is apparent. Iran is not dependent in any way, shape, or form on foreign powers for its defensive requirements, in particular in the missile field and in aerospace, because it makes its own hardware, and that is what sets Iran apart from all the other nations in the region, and also that is what makes Iran a worthy adversary should anyone have any ill intentions toward the country.
All right, thank you, columnist and commentator, Mr. Nader Mokhtari, joining us from our studios here in Tehran.